Member for Hornsby.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'd like to acknowledge an outstanding local community organisation, the Ku-ring-gai Netball Association, whose members are busily preparing for their 50th anniversary celebrations later this year. The Ku-ring-gai Netball Association, or better known to locals as the K&A, can be traced back to 1967, when a team comprised of representatives from several Ku-ring-gai Catholic schools started to play netball in Narrabeen, as there were no courts available in the local area. It was decided that a local netball association would be created with invitations sent to all surrounding suburbs to participate. Shortly after this, the new netball administrators called a public meeting to explore the viability of a local association. In 1968, the K&A was officially formed, with the first season of competition netball starting the following year at St Ives Village Green in 1969. Back then, there were 520 inaugural registered players. The association's membership base has since grown to include 18 clubs with over 3,600 members from the Ku-ring-gai and Hornsby region. This phenomenal growth didn't happen by accident. It was the result of generations of committed volunteer, mums, dads and community members who rolled up their sleeves and wanted to give back to our local area. I'm delighted to say that I count many of these amazing volunteers as my good personal friends. K&A members like Julie Fitzgerald and Brenda Williams represent these traits best. They've been inspirational figures in our local community for decades and deserve a huge round of thanks for their continued and unwavering commitment to growing the sport of netball. These two community leaders were recognised for their remarkable service to our community late last year, when Julie Fitzgerald was awarded the 2016 Hornsby Woman of the Year, while Brenda Williams was named the 2016 Ku-ring-gai Woman of the Year, and I acknowledge the member for Ku-ring-gai in the House today for his support of this great organisation. Both these amazing women can be proud of their many fine achievements. I'd like to share some of the many accomplishments with the House. Julie is a remarkable woman. Professionally, she's regarded as one of the world's best netball coaches. She took the Sydney Swifts to their only premiership and saw them reach finals in all but one of 15 years at the helm. Her outstanding record has recently seen her being appointed as the GWS Giants coach in their inaugural season, and I wish them the very best of luck in their semi-final this weekend. Brenda Williams, meanwhile, has given 55 years' service to netball and is the K&A's patron and longest-serving member. Brenda has served as a coach, umpires convener, vice president, treasurer, mentor and first patron of the organisation. She's been an integral part since K&A's inception in 1969. There are, of course, many other volunteers at K&A who work tirelessly behind the scenes, and I'd like to acknowledge some of the other remarkable women and men who have left an indelible mark on the association. President Joe Perry has been an outstanding administrator for the K&A and has spearheaded the association's push for better facilities and lights at the group's Kean Road home ground. Ms Perry has been well assisted by her fellow K&A executive members, including Vice President Nick Herman, Secretary Berwin Collins, Treasurer Chris Haslam, Club Coaching Convener and Peter Haviland, and Executive Committee members Kerry Sheridan, my good friend Hornsby Councillor Nathan Tilbury and Lorraine Unicombe. In 1979, K&A made the switch to Kean Road after outgrowing their former facilities at the Cominara Parkway Courts in Turramurra. The new facility was officially opened on the 1st of July that year by Ku-ring-gai Mayor Richard Lennon, New South Wales State Treasurer Ken Booth. The bold move was a payoff well for K&A, who were later able to fund an extension in 1985, which doubled the playing and administrative area of the Kean Road complex. These important steps behind the scenes have enabled K&A to produce an impressive array of netball talent to represent their state or country. Players like Katrina Wagg have had a phenomenal career for the Sydney Swifts and Australia, but started her career with the Ku-ring-gai Netball Association. Katrina won a gold medal with Australia in the 1990 Commonwealth Games and claimed a world championship for our country the following year in Sydney. Her sporting efforts were later formally recognised when she was awarded an Order of Australia medal. There are several other up-and-coming netballers in the K&A following in Katrina's footsteps. Players such as Canberra Giants player Ash Fong, under-17 state representative Sophie McKellen-Pike, New South Wales emerging talent squad member Emily Moore and Sydney Netball Academy squad member Ainsley Herman have so far made great strides in their young careers. Over the past 50 years, K&A have shown a great foresight to establish and grow a highly successful netball league, which continues to grow from strength to strength. The K&A have always been dedicated to growing the sport of netball and reaching out to new areas. In 2002, the K&A established a Players with Disability program aimed at improving the lives of physically and intellectually disabled people through sport and early interaction. In recent years, K&A has further diversified their programs on offer by offering a modified version of netball called Stepball for players over 55. The K&A indeed have so much to be proud of. As a local member, I'm thrilled to closely follow and share the many successes. I look forward to joining their members at the upcoming formal celebration anniversary dinner at the Terry Hills Golf Club on August 26th.